This is Alex Kim, and he's made a discovery cracking the stock market, but nobody is listening to him. Alex is a PhD student at the University of Chicago, the 12th best institution in the entire world. Now, Alex isn't just a random guy on the street. He has a dual degree in economics and business administration and graduated summa cum laude from Seoul National University. Now, I need you to lock in real quick, because this is where it gets interesting. You all remember ChatGPT, the tool you use to cheat on your college essays? Well, Alex had a hypothesis. He wanted to see how good ChatGPT is at analyzing financial statements. Now, there's this job that people get a degree in called being a financial analyst. They take a company, read its balance sheets, read its income statements, and then they guess how well the company will do next year. This guess is important because how well the company will do next year directly impacts their stock price. Now, this was Alex's question. Do large language models like ChatGPT make better guesses than financial analysts? So here's how Alex tested this out. He had two alternative approaches. For one, the naive approach, which is he takes the company's financial statements, he saw how much their earnings increased the previous year, and he said that the company will increase their earnings that same amount the following year. Next is the analyst approach. He took the consensus rating of all financial analysts for particular stocks, and then he measured how accurate those estimates were the following year. Finally, Alex used good old-fashioned ChatGPT and wanted to see how accurate that large language models were at predicting the change in earnings for the following year. What he found was shocking. The naive approach had an accuracy of 49%. This means you can basically guess with the flip of a coin if a company will do as good next year as they did this year. Next, he measured the accuracy of the analysts. He found that financial analysts, people that went to school for this, that do this as their job, have an accuracy of 53%. Finally, he took the large language models, which were honestly at a huge disadvantage compared to the analysts, because the language models were only given the financial data, while the analysts had information regarding the industry the companies were in and other information that is used to make predictions. But despite being at a disadvantage, the large language models guessed 60.4% of the time the correct change of a company's earnings. What does this mean? According to Alex's research, if you want to make more money in the stock market, then you shouldn't be relying on what everyone else says you should do. You shouldn't trust the, quote, financial analysts because they're almost as accurate as flipping a coin. Instead, you should learn how to use large language models and how to use these models to make better financial decisions.